Dear Aquarius, picture yourself beneath an endless sky, one so wide, so quiet, so full of wonder that it mirrors the boundless landscape inside your heart. Up there, the stars don't follow straight lines or old patterns. Instead, they sketch bold, beautiful constellations just like you. They don't ask permission to shine, and neither should you. You, Aquarius, are the dreamer of the Zodiac, the visionary, the one who sees not just what is, but what could be and what should be. Led by Uranus, the planet of revolution and awakening, you were never meant to fit into the molds the world tries to hand you. You were meant to break them. You were meant to imagine something better, to lead others into new frontiers of thought, of feeling, of possibility. That spark in you, that's not just curiosity, it's cosmic fire. But being different, even beautifully different, isn't always easy, is it? There are moments when your mind races ahead of the world around you, when your ideas feel too vast, too strange, too complex for others to understand. When your heart longs for connection, but you feel like you're speaking a language no one else quite knows. In those moments, it can feel like your uniqueness, your gift becomes a kind of quiet exile. And yet, Aquarius, let me tell you this. Your heart is not too much. Your mind is not too far ahead. Your vision is not too impossible. You are not meant to walk backward into normalcy just to be accepted. You are meant to walk forward, even if that means walking alone for a little while. Self-love for you doesn't look like roses and soft lullabies. It looks like freedom. It looks like standing in your truth even when it makes others uncomfortable. It looks like letting yourself be strange, wild, radiant, without apology. But here's the thing. Sometimes even revolutionaries need rest. So today, let's pause together. Let's come home, not to someone else's version of love, but to your own. Take a breath, now another. This is the beginning of your return to yourself. You see, Aquarius, the world often celebrates your ideas, but overlooks your feelings. They love what you can do, but forget to ask how you are. You carry that burden silently, don't you? Being the strong one, the forward thinker, the one who's always above it all. But you're not above emotions. You're not immune to longing. You're not a machine of intellect. You are deeply human, and that's where your true magic lives. You feel more than people realize. You ache in quiet ways, and you hope, oh how you hope, even after disappointment, even after betrayal, even after silence. Your love may be unconventional, but it is fierce, loyal, brave. You crave authenticity more than attention, and you give your heart to those who see you not just your genius, but your gentleness. So let this be your sanctuary, a moment where you don't need to impress or perform, a moment where you can simply be. Because self-love for you means giving yourself permission to rest in your own truth without needing it to make sense to anyone else. Here's how to begin. Start by naming one thing you love about your mind, not what it produces, but what it sees. Maybe it's how you notice patterns others miss. Maybe it's the way you ask impossible questions. Maybe it's your refusal to settle for mediocrity. Write it down, then write down something about your heart, something others might not know. Maybe it's how deeply you feel when you watch someone else be brave. Maybe it's how you cry when no one's watching. Maybe it's how you quietly root for people, even if they never say thank you. You don't need anyone's validation to be worthy of love, and you certainly don't need to change yourself to deserve peace. Aquarius, you were never meant to belong to the crowd. You were meant to belong to the stars, to that vast glittering web of possibility that exists just beyond what most people see. You don't have to dim your light to be accepted. You don't have to explain your soul to be embraced. You don't have to simplify your vision to make others comfortable. Your uniqueness is sacred. Your perspective is needed, and your presence, exactly as it is a quiet revolution. If you've ever felt like you don't quite fit, maybe that's because you were never supposed to. You're here to create a new space, one where kindness and creativity walk hand in hand, one where truth doesn't need to be polished to be powerful, one where love is wide enough to hold all your contradictions. So today, take care of yourself in ways that honor your essence. Sketch the world as you'd like to see it, not for approval, but for joy. Turn off the noise. Put on music that awakens something ancient in you. Close your eyes and dance, not to perform, but to remember what freedom feels like. Write a love letter to your future self. Tell them what you hope they'll never forget. Tell them what you hope they'll finally forgive. Look up at the sky tonight. Find the star that feels like home, and whisper this: I don't need to be understood to be whole. I don't need to be praised to be powerful. I don't need to fit in to be loved. I am enough. I am exactly as I was meant to be. Aquarius, your journey isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you already are beneath the layers of expectation. You are a spark of rebellion in a world that sometimes forgets how to dream. You are a voice of clarity in a world that often settles for noise. You are a builder of bridges between what is and what could be. You are not too much. You are not too far away. You are not alone. The world may not always understand you, but you were never here to be understood. You were here to awaken. So wake gently, beloved Aquarius. Wake with grace. Wake with fire. And walk toward the future, not because the world demands it, but because your soul desires it. And as you walk, know this: you are not walking alone. We see your light. We hear your heart. We are walking with you, always. Now tell us, what's one way you embrace your uniqueness? Share it in the comments below, and let others be inspired by your wild, beautiful mind. Continue your self-love journey in the playlist, each letter a soft lantern guiding you back to your soul.